All right, we're live on the tube. Won't be live too long on here. Looking at about 13% on YouTube right now. Let me just. Should I even bother sharing it out? I think it's okay.
You get the same game plan at FanDuel Sportsbook. You can make this, plus this, then this. Add up to
Beer better? So let's see. Let's see how this tastes. It's going to be cold here. Cheers. Cheers. We'll do another cheers when we get on TikTok. Oh, nice. Is that for your nose? Heard those are some of the best nose plugs.
They plug it really well.
All right. Time for TikTok.
The NFL's back. Don't spend this season on the sidelines. Bring the game home on a new big screen TV from Best Buy.
Yeah, I'll definitely take some more light.
Catch every play, stunning big screen detail from brands like Samsung, LG, and Sony. Plus, we'll drop off and install anytime for pickup.
Quality's going to be better on TikTok soon. Tomorrow I get a new phone, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was going to get one on Tuesday, but the guy was like, "You do realize that the 13's coming out on Friday, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did," but I was like, I didn't want to pay more for it. And he's like, "Listen," he goes, "we usually give you $75 for your trade-in on your old phone. I'll give you $200, and it's going to be cheaper." I have the 8 right now.
iPhone 8?
Yeah. So he was
XR.
what is that, 10, right? Yeah.
10 or 11.
So he was like, "I'm going to give you $200 for your phone, and then it's going to be
900.
It was something like that."
Some ridiculous.
But the thing is though, like with the money involved in it, he's like, it's going to cost you $25 a month as opposed to $34 for a 12. It'd be more money for the 12 than it would the 13. I was like, all right,
Then wait till Friday.
yeah. So here, I guess maybe get a little closer.
Dude, I kind of like that TV back there now.
It is nice back there. It is huge. All right, you ready to get going on here too? All right. Let's see how it is. All right, cool. We are live on TikTok, live on YouTube, as always, trying to bring the best of Steelers talk to everybody. You know me, I'm Mike, neighbor Tim.
How you guys doing?
Both lifelong Steeler fans, so we'll definitely start talking a little bit more once some more people
Let's get it
and start talking. You know,
Got a lot to talk about tonight.
got a lot to talk about tonight. Obviously, main topics definitely going to have to be the running game. Run game was horrible this past week. Ben needs to stay on his feet. It's hard for a 39-year-old quarterback to be a little bit mobile.
You get blasted in the ribs.
Yeah, so hey, at least he's not Tua. Tua is out. So
Yeah.
definitely pretty crazy for them, which, you know, I think is almost probably better. It's a shame that they're backups per se. But
It's true.
you know, they would definitely do a lot better without Tua. That's just my opinion there. But yeah, so we'll get going in a few seconds here. Let a few people jump in, talk some football, ask some questions. You know, all the above. What's up, Malin? What's going on? Mad Board, what up? But yeah, get some questions in the chat. Anything football, whatever, sports related, we don't care. But yeah, like I said, shortly, once we get a few more people in here, start talking some sports here. But we are watching the Texans-Carolina game, as we've been watching every Thursday night. We've been watching the Thursday night game live. So we'll be giving you live
Updates on that
for sure, as well as what's going on with fantasy teams. We got to know some fantasy records. I mean, my team in Sean's league is just absolute trash.
I went with it. I'm 1-1 in that league.
Yeah, I'm 0-2, but
every other team I'm 2-0. 4 leagues.
Yeah, Mad Board said seems like the defense can't function without Bush. I mean, that's definitely not a bad statement. The middle of the defense did look a little weak. Schobert didn't play as great as I thought that he would, but
he's still learning the defense. It's gonna take him a little bit.
Yeah,
it definitely took a setback. I thought Robert Spillane played pretty well, to be honest with you. He was plugging the holes. But he's just a liability in pass coverage.
Yeah, definitely. Wynn says, sorry, but us Ravens are going to beat you on December 5th. I mean, probably. I mean, you guys are a better team than us right now.
You might want to worry about your quarterback doing flips in the end zone, hurting his hip.
Yeah, he's sick. They said he's going to play, though, but he might have COVID.
I heard it was
for
his
the third.
Hip.
Is that what?
Because he did that.
Is that what his illness
ugly
is?
ass front flip that looked terrible. Lands on his hip. I would have benched him after that.
Ricky says Steelers for life, my boys. Lamar is good from what I know. Yeah,
Lamar's great, but he makes bonehead decisions.
Yeah, but
backflips into the end zone and hurts their hip. It's like the second time he did it.
Rob G says Colts. What's going on, everybody? Let's get a little cheers going here.
Go Steelers.
You have any fantasy players tonight?
Not that I I picked up Mark Ingram, on my bench because he gets a lot of
Marky Mark, Steelers Nation, Rich, and the Steeler Nation strong.
A lot of carries. He might get a lot of carries tonight.
I'm talking about the unjustly list because we have 12. Yeah, that is true. You guys have 12 people on the IR right now? I mean, you still are missing Bateman and
Ravens. Well, guess what? We're catching up to you. We lost 6 guys in one game.
Yeah, so I mean, not too bad there for us for sure.
You know what? You can't make excuses like we lost, we got our ass beat. You know what I mean? That looked bad. That was a bad pass. Talk about trying to kill his tight end already.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, I got to give it to Sam Darnold this year. He's been looking good. But Marky Mark, this is his man cave. This is his basement. If you want to see the full video, I have the full video on my main page on TikTok too. So you can check it out there.
Did you do an updated one? I mean,
I haven't done an updated one, but maybe since you are doing some more things, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Until
it's all finished. Yeah.
That's finished, but I get it. What do you call a small man climbing down a prison wall? A little condescending, like a convict. You get it? I was wishing we got Darnold. Yeah, that's something that we talked about before we hopped on here. Was that I would have really liked Darnold, and I'm pretty sure they gave up a 5th or 6th rounder.
It was
for
ridiculous.
Him.
They kind of stole.
I would have definitely taken him.
I feel like they stole
5th or
him
6th round
with that trade.
Yeah. I can never say anything bad about Ben, but I can't either. Obviously, it's been rough.
It's not about saying anything bad about it. He needs better line help. He needs help right now.
What do I think the Steelers' record will be? Listen, I still think that we're still going to have a winning season. It's tough. It's definitely a tough position. Ben's health is Ben's health is the biggest concern. I think he'll be fine there. But, I guess we'll have to see what happens. It all rides on his health for sure. So
100%.
Y'all going down Sunday? All right. Yeah, hopefully not.
We actually like being underdogs.
Yeah. I don't know if we are so much. I think we are home.
They're giving us 3 points.
Yeah, that's the 3-point home game. Cam Newton and the Steelers, no, we don't want that.
Yeah,
Listen,
I heard that earlier. I don't know what
that was about. And a lot of people on ESPN, Stephen A's brought it up. The Steelers should sign him, yada yada. Which I'm not for it. I know I made a video talking about it. Yeah, go do your due diligence.
Not going to happen.
See about it. But listen, the way he played last year, he had more interceptions than he had touchdowns. He just looked horrible. He had 8 passing touchdowns last year.
There's a reason he's not signed yet.
Exactly. And a lot of people are like, well, his dad gets involved. All right, well, the guy's a grown man. I mean, tell your dad to stay away from the field a little bit, But I just don't think that it has so much to do with him. I think it's got to just do with his play. And his play is that's great defense right there.
That was a huge play by number 7.
Thompson,
yeah.
Going on a guy's trip. What was this? Going on a guy's trip to Nashville to see Titans this week. Nice. There you go. That'd be fun. I love going out to Tennessee. Been out there a few times.
Yeah, I was there for a Steeler game.
Yeah,
Nashville.
I didn't go there, but I went there for the draft when it was out in Tennessee.
Yeah.
That was the second time they did live drafts. So Najee going to be a problem. Yeah, I hope that Najee is going to be a problem too. He will be a problem once the offensive line starts to work together, and that's been our biggest weakness so far. So.
Yes. Punt.
But nice. Davis Mills, 1 catch for -1 yard.
There you go. You got him something.
Yeah. I went and ran to the waiver wires once I heard Tyrod was hurt.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so I mean, we definitely have to address the offensive line and the fact that Ben was hit 10 times in that game, and the fact that we had 39 rushing yards total in that game. Yeah, the Raiders' defensive line is good, but they're not that good. We should have. I really thought that this week was going to be a breakout week. I did call the fact that Najee was going to have his first touchdown, which I was right about. I thought it was going to be a rushing touchdown. It was a reception, whatever. Either way, he still got the 6 in the end zone. But the thing is, offensive line looked horrible, and run game's just still not there. I know
I think it's going to take more time.
Yeah.
But we need better play. They're not holding on to their blocks.
Not at all.
The line looks lazy. I don't know if it's the O-line coach that needs to step it up. But when we had Mike Munchak, it was a different offensive line. The play, the aggression. These are all young guys. I don't understand why they're being lazy. I watched film and they're, Okafor standing around when Ben was running out of the pocket. He's got to hold on to his guy, push him. Get some push for him.
Yeah.
Ben's running for his life. And of course, the run game will help once we get the run game going.
I like your comment a lot, Flick. And that's one thing that we've been saying. I'm like, listen, we have a fullback. Why aren't we using him?
What's up with that?
It makes no sense.
You spend all this money on Derek Watt, and you use him on special teams.
Yeah.
Put him in where Dan Kreider was and run the football. Look at what the Raiders did. They had that big fullback in. They freaking killed us.
It's the same thing with Juszczyk, too, over in San Francisco. They use him a lot. Yeah, but
not many teams have a fullback. We're
one of them, and we don't use them.
Right.
And I don't understand it. I don't understand. It's also more protection. Derek Watt's built like a linebacker, so I mean, it's just the fact that I think that they should be using them a lot more.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, exactly, Madboard. It's the same thing. It's like we know what we're watching. We know exactly what's going to happen with the play. You could just see it. You can read it. If it's easy for us fans to read the defense, I can imagine or the offense.
Well, we were running the bunch set. We were running the bunch set like 80% of the time, and you're causing the linebackers to move up, and they're going to play to run.
Yeah.
We didn't really have much play action. I don't think we had any.
Yeah.
A little bit of motions, but I don't know. They got to open it up more. I get it. I heard they might run a little bit more of a no-huddle offense this week, and Ben loves no-huddle.
He loves no-huddle. I don't understand why we don't use it. Pittsburgh native in the house from Atlanta, Georgia. What's up? Hey, from Cleveland. What's up from Cleveland? We need a better OC. I mean, give the guy a chance. Listen,
it's too early.
It's just that Matt Canada is used to having more of a mobile quarterback, and I think that's kind of setting back on some of the plays that he wants to do. And I think this, obviously, because I think this is just making it more obvious that this is definitely Ben's last year. You might as well just run the offense that he's comfortable with and not change it on his last career year.
You're not running RPO with Ben. He's just going to fucking fall.
He's just going to die if you RPO him. But definitely not worth that. But obviously, listen, I think a lot of the motion stuff works, and we just don't run it. It's like it's a lot of things I think that we kind of saw last year too with Fickner. It's like, oh, this works. Let's stop using it. You know?
You know what I think's bullshit though? 4th and 1, and Tomlin punts it. You're down by 9.
Yeah.
QB sneak it. I mean, I just don't understand the logic about that.
Even if you bring in Rudolph for one play, he's 6'4". Just throw him in. Have somebody like Watt take a handoff. I'm talking Derek Watt, not TJ Watt. But.
Right? We punted the ball, and they get that big play.
Yep.
To Ruggs.
Yeah. Are you guys Polamalu fans? What kind of question is that? Of course,
He's my favorite player of all time.
Thoughts? I thought that the Steelers stole Super Bowl 40 from the Hawks. I don't think they stole it. I think they're. I know a lot of people say that Roethlisberger wasn't over the line for that touchdown. It's definitely a close call. I still think he was over, but
let's just say Jerome Bettis one got it right after that.
Yeah, that's true too. All I know is
it wasn't 4th down, right?
All I know is Ben got us to the Super Bowl after tackling whoever the hell was running it to the end zone when frickin' Bettis fumbled. That scared the shit out of me.
That was crazy. I'm not giving up yet. Anybody that's out there giving up on the Pittsburgh Steelers just because we're 1-1 and we lost to a good Raiders football team. Don't you guys forget they just beat the Ravens on Monday Night Football. I mean, that's a good football team.
Yeah.
Derek Carr's playing really pretty well, man. I picked him up in fantasy. I know everyone. I think I'm one of them guys that don't think he's that great, but he's playing very well this year.
Yeah. Mad Board says fantasy question for you. I lost Dobbins and Judy. I picked up Cordero Patterson.
Yeah, so did I. Good move.
It's a good move. I mean, I would like to hear what other running backs are out there. I actually, surprisingly, in my one league, Tony Pollard was a free agent.
Here's why he's good. He's a running back now, considered all fantasy formats.
Yeah.
But he still gets passes as a receiver.
He was a wide receiver.
5 catches. So he's getting catches and running. He got 7 attempts.
Yeah.
If you need to put him in a flex, it's not a bad move.
Guy was drafted as a wide receiver. I mean, he knows how to catch the ball. He'll be good. Obviously, I mean, he took a lot of looks from Mike Davis this past week too. So, yeah. How many titles do each of you have? What is that supposed to mean? Not sure what that's intending. Steelers fan from Petersburg, Virginia. What's up from Petersburg? Browns will beat Pittsburgh both games. I mean, sure. I guess we'll find out. I mean, right now I would say yes. But
season's so early to say anything like that.
Let's get past 2 games before we start talking shit. I know a lot of people are going to be, how many seasons of fantasy leagues have you won? I usually do about 4 to 5 leagues a year, and to be honest, not to toot my own horn, but I usually win about 1 to 2 fantasy leagues a year as well.
Shoot, I won $5,000 and got my wife a engagement ring.
Yeah,
on a fantasy team.
Yeah, hey, it happens, man. That's a great win. So, yeah, last year, I know in one league I've cashed every year but one. I've been doing it for 5 years.
Look at that guy in the middle,
wide open, right down the seam. Yeah,
it's a freaking touchdown.
Good work, boys. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Favorite beer? Oh, we're going with this again.
Michelob Ultra for me.
Yeah, I mean, my cheap favorite beer is definitely Bud Light. I like Bud Light on tap a lot. But Corona, Stella, love me some Stella. Stella, it's got to be on draft though. It is good in a bottle.
Wait, that's nice.
DJ Moore, nice for about 25 yards.
Oh, I meant. Did you make sure you tell them about who practiced and who didn't practice? Because there's a lot of big.
Yeah, so I know you have that list for sure. I didn't.
So Joe Hayden practiced fully. Devin Bush was a full participant. He will be playing. Big Ben was limited, but he will be playing. He was throwing today. TJ Watt limited. I'm pretty positive he's going to suit up. I don't know if he's going to be on a pitch pitch count, but as far as who else was out, Deontay Johnson's not going to play. Either is
what's up, Steel Curtain? What's going on? Hey, Sox fan on YouTube. What's going on?
Lulu's out for the year.
Yeah, we saw his ankle break.
But Deontay didn't practice, and there's somebody. Oh, Highsmith. Alex Highsmith has a groin. He did not practice either.
I think 4 out of 6 injuries are groin injuries right now.
But we're getting 2 guys back for sure, Devin Bush and Joe Hayden, and that's huge because let's just be honest, Pierre looked a little rusty out there, and Witherspoon came in, and obviously Minka kind of bit on Waller, and he should have been there to help him, but we're going to be better in that aspect. But, the Bengals aren't no pushover anymore, man.
No.
Joe Burrow's a good quarterback, and We better be ready.
Pretty
Going
young
1-2,
offense. It's
and
good.
we got a tough
Tough
season, man.
That's a division game too. You have to win those. What's up from Greensburg, PA? What's going on? We're from New Jersey. Who's Steelers quarterback of the future? I could tell you it's nobody on our roster. I don't think anybody on
Who's
our
the guy
roster.
in UNC? I know we were there scouting.
I forget what his name is.
Right, or something. But
Hal?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they were at his practice actually recently. Him and Tomlin and Colbert.
Seems like he's going to be a top pick this year. But yeah, Mixon's weird, man. He's a weird running back. Some games he does real good, and in other games
he's a very wishy-washy guy.
Week 1, everybody was like, "Oh my god, I need to trade for Mixon. I need to trade for Mixon."
Week 2, 8 points.
Yeah,
if that.
It was subpar after that. Nice pass, DJ Moore again, man.
Ooh, that was
That's
a nice
his guy.
cut. Oh my god, he almost had a touchdown there.
My ankle hurt watching that. Steel Curtain on YouTube said, "So is Ben going to play, or do we know?" I think
Ben's going to play. I'll put money on he plays. He plays. Ben hurt. Ben not healthy and playing is always good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we'll see what happens. He's going to have a chip on his shoulder, losing. He's not happy about his performance.
No.
He should have never threw that deep ball. That was stupid. Deontay should have kept running. I don't know why Deontay sometimes just stops running routes when he knows he's not going to get a catch.
Yeah, I mean, on that interception,
at least play defense,
On that interception, if he just kind of, didn't
Speaking
stop.
of Deontay Johnson, fun fact for you. He doesn't have one drop all year, and he has no drop since January. So
what are we going to do? We're going to be talking anything football. If you guys got questions, too, you want to ask us
or 6-0.
What's going on, we're going to give you live reports from the game.
6-0 Carolina.
Yep. Sam Darnold ran it into the end zone. I know on YouTube, guys, we're not going to be long on here. I kind of forgot my charger on the way here and didn't realize my computer was up.
Man, you live far, so
I know.
Yeah, it's going to be a long. It would be about an hour drive.
So I don't want to, screw that up. Obviously, I'm still going to run it a little bit. We're at about 25 minutes or so, but if you see us go off on YouTube, you know what happened.
Hop on TikTok, and we'll be here. We have a lot to talk about still. I mean, there's a lot going on in Pittsburgh.
Who won Super Bowl 45? Who won that? I don't know. Is that this past year, the Bucks?
Right? No, we were at Super Bowl 50.
No, we were 43. Oh, yeah, that was Green Bay. Cool. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, we lost to Green Bay. Thank you for reminding us. That's about the only thing that Rodgers has done successfully in his career.
And you know what? It was a good game, and I still hate Rashard Mendenhall for fumbling that football, but we'll not talk about that. We're here to talk about the present Pittsburgh Steelers.
Westwood, I'm not sure why Juju's running a lot of short routes. It doesn't make sense to me.
I tell you what, Juju is doing,
but he's catching the ball.
He's possession guy. He looks strong.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not mad when he goes and gets a 6-yard catch. And if you could do that consistently, I'm all right with it. Kill some time on the clock.
Juju's doing a lot of the dirty work people don't know about.
Yeah. Steelers definitely need to do better, Jaden. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, it's a young offensive line. They have to gel together.
Take time.
So how do you guys think the line is going to get fixed? They're just going to have to keep working together. I mean, if that means that we have to keep rotating guys, I mean, B.J. Finney came in after Trey Turner decided to spit on somebody.
Well, did you hear what happened with that?
Apparently, he got spit on first. So, obviously, we didn't see that part. But I haven't seen anything about him with any fines or anything.
No, they're not. Either player is getting suspended.
Hey, thank you for the rose. And what else is that? I can't even see what that is. A little TikTok music note thing. Thank you for those. I appreciate that. Fantastic. Yeah, that ain't working.
What?
I'm not reading that comment. But, you won't get that here. We were taken. We were taken. I'm gonna be a little loud. I don't want the girls are here, man. I don't want to be running down here and shit. Yeah. I'm gonna take a sip of beer right now. But with the offensive line, I definitely think maybe rotations might be good. Again, we got BJ Finney there that could play guard. We got Hashenhauer that could play center. Kendrick Green was drafted as a center/guard. You could always move him over if Doxson isn't playing good.
And we're getting Zach Banner back.
Yeah, and
everyone's forgetting about the big tackle that we got.
We always forget about Banner too, so we definitely have to, can't forget about him. A lot of Raiders Nations coming in.
Hey, good game, guys.
Yeah, it was
very good game. You guys played well. Hats off to you guys. And there's nothing we can say about it. You could say we had injuries. You can't make excuses.
Yeah.
We didn't play. We didn't execute. You guys did well. You guys got a good football team, man.
Yeah, too bad Tom Brady's going to win the Super Bowl again. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Listen, the guy, not to bash any of his success.
When is he ever gonna just quit?
I
Like,
know.
just stop. He's been haunting me since I was 10.
And he said he could beat you up. G-Men. I wonder who G-Men is. There's only one Giants fan that I know that you know.
Wait, who? What?
So Henny said he could beat you up.
Yeah, well, call him up. Call him up. Send him over.
You know his ass is sleeping right now.
Send him over.
Yeah, no, the Raiders definitely played two. They beat two good teams. Ravens, I honestly was a bit of a surprise to me. Surprised that they beat them, but they came back and won that game in overtime, which was great. I was cool with that, but then they beat us, which I wasn't cool with. It's weird seeing Mark Ingram wearing number 2. Yeah, I hate all these number changes.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not
it
a fan
kind of
of
looks
it.
weird. It looks like college.
There's so many players that change their number. YouTube, sorry, man. We're sorry to YouTube. I know I wanted to stay on longer, but we are going to be cutting out in about like 3 minutes.
What's
here.
the percentage?
We're down to 2% on YouTube.
Damn.
So,
well, guys, it's been real. Hop on TikTok.
Hop on TikTok, Jersey Mike 609. You can watch us there. You know, if it's a flag on a good run, it's a hold. So on YouTube, everybody, I am going to just cut it out before we die here. So thank you, everybody on YouTube, for joining us. Again, we're live on TikTok right now as well, so you could join us there. But we are gonna run out of here before this computer actually dies on us. So good night, YouTube, TikTok. We're gonna rock and roll with TikTok. Bear with me, TikTok people. I know I got a